What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're playing new randomizer update. Let's go. We're finally playing Hitman, which is a bounty hunter preset spin-off, shoot-off, offshoot. I stay shooting. I stay strapped in these streets, where our goal is to go through and kill specific enemies in order to get them to drop the Vlad relics, which we need to beat the game. So that's basically it. The main change between Hitman and regular bounty hunter is that the relics should drop easier. If not, they're guaranteed, I believe. Something like that. And we start with all the relics up front. So it's much like... That's going to be a new sub alert. I already know it. Did you put an extra 0 at the end of that? Roguish, 50 gifted subs. What the hell, man? Holy. Thank you. Congratulations, everybody who got gifted a sub. Hey, ad-free viewing experience for you now. Let's go. So yeah, we start with all of our contracts, if you will. The familiar cards will let us know all of our contracts. And Alucard, imagine him bald in this situation as he is Agent 47. And we must go through with our silenced pistol, a.k.a. the Alucard sword, and clear the evils of the castle. Specifically, we are looking for Losoth, Toad, Jack O'Bones, Archer, and Venus Weed. So, also, I did start with a random starting location, and we're in the second castle. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna keep Venus Weed, Archer. Which one is Archer?
Tribute. You steal
it's the second castle one, I think, right?
And make them your slaves.
Thank you very much, Uzi, for the 14 months. So we can do Archer right now if we wanted to. And maybe we should. Losoth is first castle, Toad is first castle, Jack O'Bones is second castle. Is there a world where we want to do second castle stuff first? I really don't know. Because we have movement options. We can get a bunch of levels by killing Medusa easily. Because Medusa is so easy to kill. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, there's no items in this. Oh, there's no items. Okay, well then, if there's no items, then there's nothing to do but kill. We'll do some murder real quick. I think the plan, actually, is maybe we go all the way to reverse Alrox's quarters. I basically spent like the first 2 minutes just thinking about what to do and not actually doing stuff, so let's go do some stuff. Level 1 Medusa might take a while, but, like, whatever. Actually... Oh!
Spread the love to everyone. Smiley face emoji.
Ah! Roguish one, thank you very much for the gifted as well. Going towards the moving cost. That means we're going to be spinning the wheel after this. The wheel of silly challenges. Speaking of silly challenges, the Blindfolded Symphony of the Night playthrough will be happening. Not today, because I was trying to find the best way to set it up, and it is requiring a lot more resources and like changes to my setup than I currently have ready and available. So with this in mind, I'm going to basically have to move around my entire like desk setup to do it properly. So that will be something that I work on soon-ish. It also, I can't get my webcam working with it as well, which is kind of a annoying problem. Because I have 2 webcams. I just don't know where the second one is. So, trying to find the best way to cheat. Well, that's the thing, is the reason I'm changing the setup around is so I can't cheat. Or so that way visually it's obvious that I'm not actually cheating. Because I want to make sure that it's obvious for everybody involved that I cannot see the screen, which means I'm going to showcase my monitors and what they look like for you guys. Well, that's the thing, is I don't want to wear a blindfold. It's going to be blindfolded without the blindfold. Oats and Goats did something similar a few months ago with Super Metroid. Because ultimately, the stream experience that I enjoy the most is goofing around with you guys. And if I'm blindfolded the whole time, I cannot do that. So. Right? So I want to basically make it so I can't see the game. You guys can. I can see chat, but you know. And we can, like, be normal about it. So it's basically, instead of it being blindfolded, it's I can see, but I'm playing the game off of visual or audio cues only. And if chat spoils anything, we will send them into the sun with a cannon. We will launch them into the sun with a cannon. I keep wanting to do item checks, but I can't. Or I shouldn't, is more what I mean. What if chat can't see? Well, skill issue? I don't know. We can do Akmadon. It'll be sketchy, but we can do it. Should we do it? Maybe. Why am I doing again? My brain is empty, and I want to do item checks because I don't have like great gear or whatever. But like, we won't get great gear. At least I'm level 20. Yeah, like as you can tell, my damage is not amazing. Send them to the dithering void. I'll have the mods do that. That's their job. What about a blind rando but chat guides you? The thing is I did do something like that, but with the vanilla game, and it was tough. Son of a... There we go. Yeah, I'm still not amazing at that because it just requires very tight,
Stop talking to me!
What's it called?
It's fine.
Inputs.
I'm gonna save the game a lot because stop talking to me!
Thank you, Poopy Annual Discharge. My favorite of all chatters. Oh, I did it the wrong way! I'm gonna get grabbed! I've been grabbed! Am I dead? I am not, but it's close. Dude, can I soul steal? I do. Whew. I tried to do the Epic Gamer Hellfire, but I completely fucked up. Is this goat washed? Currently, yes. I'm going to blame the fact that I am, my hands are sweaty, palms weak, arms spaghetti. It's my first seed of the day. I didn't get great sleep last night. My mom just called and said I'm grounded. Fuck. There we go. Second try on the... Yeah, sun's in my eyes. Mercury's drinking Gatorade. All of the classic excuses that are real. They're very real. They're real to me, goddammit. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Please don't shoot me. There we go. Grounded, what did I do? I can't talk about it. That shit is ringing in my brain. Ramirez. Thank you very much for the sub for 25 months. Such support. It's support you can smell. I need it. It's my only other weapon. No, but it's in the spikes. But it's Tearfing. The greatest weapon of all time. Whatever will I do? The butterfly in Thailand flapped its wings incorrectly. Yeah, I'm Ashton Kutcher. I had to go back in time and stop myself from being born or whatever. I think we just go first castle now. I'm kind of tired of being here. Right? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go. I don't think getting the extra Vlads really matters right now. I guess I probably should have considered getting, like, at least the strength Vlad. Like Tooth or something. Which one is Tooth? Did I throw? Let's find out. Jacko Bones? Going to Jacko Bones is tough, though.
I'm interested in this.
It's tough.
Interested in this.
I'll get Spirit Orb for funsies, I guess.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
There we go. What happens if I go back in time and break my own world records? I've thought about it before as a thought experiment because I'm stupid and dumb. But, like, if I could go back in time to, like, 2013 when I first started speedrunning SotN, like, people would think I was cheating. Straight up. People would be like, what the fuck is this kid doing? But it would make for a crazy Summoning Salt video. Dude, the Summoning Salt video about the time-traveling speedrunner would go crazy mode. What's really different from today? Well, considering the world record time is like 2.5 minutes faster, 3 minutes faster almost. From when I first started speedrunning the game, a lot has changed. When I first started running the game, reverse shift lines were like brand new. Death skip was brand new to the speedrun. Being able to do Richter skip that didn't require a freaking crazy ass floor clip was brand new. I'm old. Yeah, sub 7. Don't even get me started on sub 7. I would have been burned at the stake. So castle entrance has to be something, right? I think so. Were there randomizers back then? No. What? Back in my day, we didn't have randomizers. I think the first randomizer didn't come out until like 2015 or 2016. And I think it might have been A Link to the Past. What the fuck you mean, holy glasses? Hold on. Oh, wow. Spirit Orb? That's disgusting for me. What does Hitman preset do? Hitman is a preset where I have certain targets like Venus Weed, Archer, Jacko Bones, Toad, and Losoth. Those are the enemies that have Vlad relics, and I have to go kill them to beat the game. Aw, I got so excited, but it was just the Heaven Sword. Yeah, no, Symphony of the Night has changed a lot. I do think a proper world record history video could be good for like any percent in particular, because it's definitely the one that's changed the most. Nice. That's pretty nice. But the issue with that is I don't think anybody is going to make one anytime soon. Daigon did make one, but I believe it is all spoken in Russian. I don't know if there's an English subtitles to it, though. There probably is. And also, he made it like a few years ago, so it's already outdated, obviously. But like, that's the way that world record histories go, is that they are always constantly being outdated. It's like a problem of the medium itself, because you can't keep them updated all the time, you know? Use Grok to translate. And on February 17th, 2021, this world record would happen. And also, did you hear about white genocide? Yeah, I think I'm good. I think we can dodge the Grok on this one. I will say, as somebody who left Twitter months ago, probably the best decision I ever made about my online habits. Look, you can do what you want with your own remaining brain cells, but if you have the means to get off of Twitter, you should. It's good for you. That's a little late to leave Twitter. What do you mean? I am on Blue Sky, yeah. It's linked in the bottom of all of my Dragon Blitz Daily vids. It might even be linked in the description of the Twitch. I think if you type !Blue Sky, it might pop up. I don't know. But I don't really use it. That's the thing, is I privated my account on Twitter, so that way hopefully it doesn't ever get hacked and people try and pretend to be me or whatever. Maybe it will. I don't know. But I just wanted nothing to do with the platform. I logged out. I changed the password and logged out, and I changed it to a random string of numbers, and I didn't save it anywhere. So I can't log back in, even if I wanted to. But yeah, it's bad. I don't think Blue Sky is particularly, like, it's better in the same way that, like, methadone is less harmful than freebasing methamphetamines directly into your eyeballs, right? Like, they're both bad for you, but one is clearly way worse than the other. But I said, you know what? Maybe it's time to go cold turkey. Where I technically have a Blue Sky, but I only use it to just post, hey, I'm going live on Twitch. Or, hey, I just uploaded a new YouTube video, and that's it. I'm not entertaining discourse. I'm too old for that shit. I'm not, hey, chat, is it problematic to, order DoorDash? Like, no, fuck that. I don't care. I would rather live in the real world and talk to real people who would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? None of these words are in the fucking Bible. I don't care. Also, my damage is ass. I really need a better weapon. I am not a DoorDash apologist. The burrito taxi is, at the end of the day, something that you should feel shame for using. At least a little bit of shame. Whether you have valid reasons or not, you're allowed to have valid reasons and feel shame at the same time. It's okay. What about a pizza taxi? Like, you probably shouldn't deliver pizza anyways either. Again, you guys are trying to trick me into fucking DoorDash discourse. I'm not doing it. Fuck you. That's the whole point of leaving the internet behind like this. Grow up. Did I ever? No, oh, that was kind of a, yeah. No, that was a throw. I should have, instead of using the library card to get back to the first castle, I should have done it the other way around. Got it. Anyways. Counterpoint, there are many cute animals on social media. Dude, I hate the glazed northern lion as much as, like, the internet loves to glaze him, but he is my streamer after all. I think he's kind of right that algorithmic internet existence is probably the root of all evil online. Like, if you want to see cute animals, whatever happened to going to Google Images, typing cute animals, cute cats into the fucking Google image search bar, and just having a grand old time? Back in my day, if you needed to see something specific, you would go to google.com, click on images, type boobies into the search bar, and that would get you where you needed to go. I don't want no goddamn recommendation algorithmic. Whatever happened to going to the zoo? That's what I'm saying, bro. The first YouTube video is about going to the zoo. What did I just grab? I wasn't looking. Combat knife? Sure. Obviously, recommendation algorithms are the main reason why I'm able to make a living doing what I'm doing, but I would consider, if many other aspects of the world were different, if we lived in a more equitable society, I would give up the recommendation algorithms for sure. But yeah, in general, even if you don't want to remove any other social media from your life, Twitter at the very least is definitely the worst of the worst. And you should leave as soon as possible. And that's coming from a doctor, okay? Dr. Foregone Blitz himself said so. Trust me, I asked him. You know what? Fuck you. You're frozen in time. Put him in the time crystal. Mods, put him in the time crystal. Oh! Oh! I've never in my life seen a screen with both a Varda and a duplicator on the floor at the same time. Oh, shit. There's not even like a reason to use the duplicator yet, but I can at least use it with the cross shuriken and the library cards, so we're gaming. Dither me timbers, Batman. That's gotta be the most absurd Symphony of the Night weapon on the floor screenshot of all time. Gotta be close at least. Boy, oh boy. We probably go back to castle entrance. Dude, second castle is in logic right now, which is very scary. I think we save split for actual castle entrance. Dude, yeah, all of that and a Chrysogram on the floor would have been fucking disgusting. We all know what the thumbnail is going to be for this video. Speaking of, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, hey, how's it going? Don't forget to subscribe while you're watching. I appreciate you watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. All the YouTube... Hey, speaking of algorithms being evil, can you help a boy out in entering the evil algorithm, please? Please? Please, this is my livelihood, please. And if not, you can always just follow the live stream. That's the one thing that is nice about Twitch. They're so bad at doing algorithmic recommendations that when you watch a live stream, it's usually something that you found yourself, which is pretty epic. So hey, if you hate algorithms too, come to the live stream. I'm gonna get rid of Power Wolf. It's a good relic, but it's not good enough. Schoolwork today. No worries, no worries, crazy. You didn't miss much. We've been gaming. You did miss the duplicator Varda next to each other on the ground, but you know, it's fine. What's going on, Doorstop? I'm doing all right. I'm vibing. I'm chilling. Howdy, future me, you dumbass. Whoa, whoa. Bounty from the future. Are you just going to take that? You shouldn't. You should do something about this. You should fight. Another Arcana. I think the Varda is too important. Plus, Varda does give us a bit of luck, so whatever. As somebody who has done many 100% speedruns, if you're looking to get a specific drop from an enemy, depending on how you farm them or whatever, sometimes it's better to just have better stats and kill them quickly. So it all depends. Speaking of doing 100% speedruns, that is on the wheel of... exclamation mark moving, exclamation mark wheel, the donation incentives to do silly stuff on stream in as a incentive structure for my moving costs if you want to help support. We've already had so many lovely people pitch in, and it's been very, very kind of everybody to do so. I appreciate it. Thank you. Which we are going to be spinning the wheel after this, which means more silly stuff after this for sure. How 100% is the 100% run? All map tiles, all relics, all items is usually how I do it. And all bosses, I guess. Defining what an actual 100% run is in SotN is obviously arbitrary. Because you could always argue, like, you didn't get all of the
familiar cards to level 99. You didn't get max experience, so it's not a real 100% playthrough. I'm gonna go to Reddit, where everybody validates my opinions, and complain about this.
Like, yeah, sure, you can do that. I don't care.
You didn't even max out the Muramasa. What a fake gamer.
Like, sure, yeah, you can complain. I don't care. I have played this game. The amount of hours I have put into this game probably triples most anybody, if not like 10x's, the most dedicated of casual fans. So, long story short, you can eat my balls. I don't care.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming. He's coming. What do I do?
I think we go second castle now. Especially with the library cards in tow. Let's do it. Shuey! Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the second castle. There should be a certain category where we start with maxed out Muramasa. Well, that's the thing is you can, if you already have one. In the vanilla game, there is a glitch with the Muramasa where technically you can't start with it, but you can get the stat buff from the Muramasa to transfer over to a new game. So that's fun. So if you wanted to, if you had a saved file with a maxed out Muramasa, you could then do a glitch that lets you start a new game. You could then farm the sword lords in Clock Tower to get a Muramasa to drop, and then you just have a Muramasa with maxed out attack. Has anybody ever done this before? No, not that I'm aware of. That was one of the things I wanted to try out when I finally maxed out the Muramasa, but that was like 4 years ago when I said I'll max it out, and I thought it would only take 50 hours. Turns out it takes like closer to 100 hours. So yeah. Well, that is very true, Neon. But that's just like, even like old forums. Like, I don't know. Oh, dude, I could have had this at the start because I just didn't kill this guy. Yeah, there were so many things that I did wrong at the start here. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. This has reverse library cards, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. No, it doesn't because it doesn't have the arrow. Damn. Dude. Going back to the first castle is probably the correct play. I could at least kill the Jacko Bones and kill Creature first, I guess. And there's also Venusweed and Archer. Although Venusweed is the red Venusweed, which is in... I don't remember if there's any red Venusweeds in the second castle. My brain is like really farting right now. I think there aren't. It's only blue Venusweeds. Hitman doesn't use the option. It should be baked. It should work. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it does. All right. Well, that actually saves me a lot of time. That is a little confusing, unfortunately, but I understand why it is that way. Oh, well. Brilliant. When the mail is brilliant. I'll see if we can get that changed. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Things, when it's built into the preset, but also... The whole point of adding the thing is to hopefully... Yeah. It would be nice if it was... That could have been a Chrysogram. The whole point is to just, like, clear up any confusion. So if it's baked into the preset, that means you can't get rid of it. There's our tooth. Oops. You must have missed that. I tried to get them all. All good. I think Hitman is one of those that people just, you know, they don't think about. Because I think a similar thing happened earlier, but it's fine. What up, Compton? You know what? Because we can. We can blast this guy. We can gas it up. Now I think we library card again. Well, it doesn't matter. I was like, wait, I can put the duplicator back on. But it doesn't matter. Okay, now we go to the caverns. This is such a weird route. Oh, I stay gassing it up. You know me. I mean, you think the fart reverb sound when people subscribe is coming from some sort of sound effect being played in the background and not from my bowels? Shaking my SMH. I'm getting to watch this while I am drunk. Congratulations. Drink lots of water. Take care of yourself. Have fun. I had to delete everything and reinstall because I messed it up. That's unfortunate, but it shouldn't be too hard to get it up and running. So now we need to go to the caverns, where we are likely going to find gold ring or something. I don't know. Maybe not. I have no clue what we're doing. I should be able to kill the Venusweed and the Toad while I'm down there. And Losoth. And those are my 3 relics that are left in the first castle. So wait, no, we're in go mode, actually. It took me way too long to realize that we were in go mode. But we're in go mode. We were in go mode as soon as we found the Jewel of Open, actually. Whatever. You installed FreeMcBoot and you're having a blast with it? Oh, really? What stuff you end up setting it up with? Because I got a FreeMcBoot memory card to play PS1 games via USB, but it had, like, some load issues for me, but maybe it was, like, just the USB I was using was kind of shitty, maybe? I don't know. But I also don't know what other, like, great options there are out there for what FreeMcBoot can do. There's only one red Venusweed in the game? Okay, got you. That makes sense. Okay. So you're using it for emulators, using it to play backups. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. There's only one hammer? Yeah, you're right. There is only one. Damn, critical hit. There's only one dodo? Is it just one? In that room? I thought there was 2 in that room. But maybe it is just one. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. It's one of those things that, like, intuitively makes sense to me, having played this game a long time, but it's like, I don't know, sometimes I just forget how it all works. We don't need any of this garbage. We don't need this garbage. I just need to kill a toad real quick. Oh, okay, so that does mean that the relics are not guaranteed. Now you hellfire, fucking asshole. It's frustrating that they're not guaranteed, but at least they're more likely to drop. It could be a lot worse. That's for sure. 99% of random players quit before they find Soul of Bat. Yeah, I'm quitting. I might have found Soul of Bat if I did some relic checks, but whatever. I imagine depending on the loadout of enemies you have to kill, it could be very quick, these types of randos. Goddamn penis weed. All right, I lost the race because I didn't get Venus weed first try, guys. It's over. Never mind. We win. Almost. This is why I think the Varda... Those are the types of enemies where having Varda is probably better than having double... double Arcana. Whee. Penis is a real taxological classification of a weed? Hell yeah. He had a 27-minute farm zombie and he still won the tournament. Did he win that race? Where he farmed for 27 minutes? He did? Who was his opponent? And did they also have to farm for 27 minutes? Or did they just, like, make a bunch of mistakes? Look, you know how I feel about this. You're just bringing this up as to be a little devil's advocate weirdo. You're engaging in adjacent debate pervertry, and that is illegal, punishable by death. Look, we all know that Swarm would have won probably even harder in that scenario if it was a more deterministic randomizer. I heard pervert. I like to call people who are really into arguing online debate perverts, because there is a real weird sexual energy that comes from them. Yeah, I refuse to lean into the propaganda that was a valid or reasonable tournament in any means. Yes, Swarm won it. And yes, Swarm is a very talented randomizer player who is very skilled at the game. But that's not why... Like, the preset is not why he won. He won in spite of the preset, not because of it. And that is very obvious to anybody who has brain cells that they're willing to rub together for more than 2 seconds. If I can get past him with the iframes. But that's fine. I don't think I need to go into details as to why that is. All right, now we have to go for, like, one of the worst farms in the game, which is Archer. Oh, my fucking God. These guys are jerks. Oh, my God, I'm rich. Never mind. I probably went the wrong way here, yeah. Yeah, the werewolves are rich, and they're... the wealth is being distributed. Redistributed, whether they like it or not. You got it, boss. We'll call it fishes. Just for you. Whee. How am I even gonna kill these motherfuckers? Like, honest to God. Like that? Was that the Muramasa? Was that the bite of 87? Give me the fucking relic, dude. I don't want to be here longer than I have to. The whole point of these presets is that you shouldn't have to farm enemies in dangerous rooms where you die. God. Oh my God. Never mind. It's Jover. Is there really no way to make relics guaranteed drops from enemies? Instead of having this be the solution where it's like more likely to happen? Because like in my mind, these presets are doomed in the sense of like race viability. If you can't guarantee drops. Now without having every single enemy drop a heart or a money. Could you remove the money drop? Well, is that even a bad thing? Also, does that just increase the money and heart drops natively? Hold on, how does that work? Every enemy has a global drop rate that has to be met first. It's unfortunate. This solution is definitely better than just having, like, the base drop rate be turbo dog shit stupid. But it still has the same issue. When the game prefers a roll to see if an enemy drops anything, that's on the stage level, not on the enemy level. So you would have to modify every stage in the game to guarantee drops, hence why you guys are saying that the hearts and the money drops would always happen, because those are stage-determined drops and not enemy-determined drops. And there's no way to remove those drops or just change them. Well, no, obviously you can, because that's probably... Is that how you... No, because you changed the enemy drop data to get the relics, so... Because what if you just remove the hearts and the money and just say, fuck it, we don't need enemies to drop money or hearts? Right? We can't remove them, we can only change them to hearts? Strange. I would need to have more info in my brain to understand why that is, but I believe. You know what? Heaven Sword, get out here. You deserve a little bit of time in the limelight. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Yo, welcome, Viral Car. That's definitely how you say that. First try. Oh man, that Heaven Sword putting in so much work. It actually is doing a decent job. Could have been worse. Overall, how do I feel about this preset in these settings? It's fine. You can go way faster than what I did for sure. This feels like the potential to be like a 25-minute preset, depending on like the enemies that you get and where you find your relics and stuff. I feel like if glasses was later in the complexity chain as well, that would cause some issues. But overall, look, if you just want to have a good time playing the randomizer, I had a fun time goofing off with you guys. I was considering like, ooh, could we make like a race or like a tournament around this? Probably not in its current state. It's probably too short and too
Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least
what's the word I'm thinking? Volatile, I guess.
theirs is
Even with like the higher drop rate items, it just feels bad to me that there is still the potential for someone to get like completely dicked over by enemy drop RNG. So, because I like the idea of routing in brand new things like, oh, I have to go to reverse alchemy lab to find the flame demon to get a drop. Like stuff like that is cool to me, where you have to route in these like unique areas. But the flip side is if there's any way to be forced to farm an enemy way longer than your opponent, it just reduces the skill expression of the preset, like legitimately. Because then it's like, oh, all of the cool movement and routing ideas I had were negated by the fact that I got really unlucky and had to farm this enemy that takes a while to farm for like, I don't know, 10, 15 tries while my opponent got it first try, etc., etc. Or the opposite, where I win a race because I got a first try drop, but my opponent took the better line than I did, but they got unlucky with drops. So that's why we did Rampage. Rampage has more room to make up for bad drop RNG. What's the difference in Rampage again? Because I don't remember enjoying it from a race perspective, but I don't remember why. Because it's the same issue, right? It was the same issue where I was getting like dicked over by RNG and I literally thought it was bugged because it took me like 15 attempts to get a relic drop.
Sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own
But
father.
I mean, the all bosses stuff helps, but without it being a guaranteed drop, I don't think there's any amount that can be fixed outside of that.
always remember.
Because I was under the impression that those were guaranteed drops, but they can't be, which is a problem. Yeah.
Good men to do nothing.
The code was also bugged at the time. Either way, I don't know. It's not as bad, but like, for example, when I was farming the archers here, there's a world where I don't get the drop for, you know, I got it on my fourth kill, but that room is terrible to farm in. And like, if you get it in your first try, you can get in, get out without any like possibilities of like crazy stuff happening. And I also have the stopwatch. But if I didn't have the stopwatch and I had to farm there for multiple minutes, you're going to get fucking imped into an archer, shoot you in the head into death. Like, and it's like, I don't know. It just feels bad. But I also am just like vehemently against the idea of farming for relic drops, generally. Unless it's guaranteed. Like, it needs to be legitimately 100% chance for me to be like fully on board. I think this is a good idea. But if you just want to have fun playing the randomizer like we did today, it's fine. But if you want to have like actual serious competition, not for me. That's all I'll say. Not for me.